Okay. Hello. I think we're live on Facebook. Okay. Hello, everyone. This is Ayana, your transformation health coach. Hello, Instagram. Hello, Facebook and YouTube. Happy Sunday afternoon to you all. And this is the Sunday Live where we talk about, where I go live to talk about different, health, topics related to weight loss, topics related to healthy eating, exercise, all of that great stuff that makes life worth living. I am Ayana, your transformation health coach. And hello, Instagram. Thank you for watching. And we are live on both Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. 3 things right now. Woohoo! And today, this video is all about 4 ways to make weight loss more fun. And yes, you heard me correctly. More fun. You can actually have fun with your weight loss, and we are going to have that conversation right now. Or if weight loss is not a goal for you, just with healthy living in general, you can find joy out of it. I'm a prime example. I didn't think it was possible. So if I can find joy, we really all can. So I am Ayana, your transformation health coach. And as I said before, I help people who are feeling stuck with their healthy habits and with weight loss really transform the way that they look at food, the way that they look at exercise, but most importantly, the way that they look at themselves. Because when we transform the way that we look at ourselves, all things are possible. It is incredible. And I've actually had that happen in my own life. Really working on myself has helped me accomplish a number of different goals, and including my health goals, and lose 50 pounds and keep it off for 2 years. So if I can, well, no. Geez, 3 years now. So if I can do it, we can all do it. All right. So today, let's talk about how it is that we can make weight loss more enjoyable. So if you haven't been keeping up with me, April is weight loss month here at Thrive and Be Whole. Woohoo! And we've been talking, and last week we talked all about, the challenges that get in the way with weight loss, things that can make it really frustrating. And so now these are some tips for how to make it more enjoyable, how to actually have more fun out of healthy eating, exercise, and yes, the process of trying to lose weight and get healthy. So the first tip that I'll give you guys is this. The number one tip, no matter what goal it is your mindset. Okay. Mindset is so important. And, if you focus on, so often I have people coming to me who are saying, okay, okay, I'm ready to work with you, but I got it. I gave myself like a last meal. I gave myself a last, I went on to like Jack in the Box or whatever, and I went on like a little bender before I started to make myself healthier. And while that's, that a certain amount of that is okay, but what it's really showcasing is the mentality and the mindset we have around eating healthy in this country, right? For so many of us, we view it as a loss. We view it as a death. We view it as like a giving up of something. And when we do that, we subconsciously start to set ourselves up for sabotage. So what we want to do instead is, when it comes to eating, one of the first things I tackle with my clients is, instead of focusing on what you don't get to eat, focus on what you do get to eat. Okay. There is an infinite world of amazing, delicious possibilities out there that are healthy, good for you, and that taste really amazing. And I'm really lucky because, like the day and age that we're living in, gone are the days where a salad was just like romaine lettuce and a tomato and maybe an onion if you went to a restaurant. But we're in a day where there's so much creativity, where people are really getting excited about eating healthy and are putting their recipes online. You don't even have to pay for it if you don't want to anymore. So it's about really just changing up your attitude and how you view it, right? Another thing that comes up for people too, which is very, very common, is, when there are obstacles that come up, right? It's normal that when we try to change any habit, and especially weight loss, because for so many of us, we view experiences in the past as failures, right? So what we want to do is instead start to view our obstacles as opportunities for learning and growth. So one of the things that I did that was really instrumental in helping me was really working on self-compassion, self-forgiveness, and just really being kind to myself when I make a mistake. You are going to make tons of mistakes. Your weight loss journey is not going to look like this. It's going to look like beep, 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 beep. You guys like those sound effects? But ultimately you can get there if you can learn how to be patient with yourself and be kind to yourself when you make a mistake. So instead of, after, it's normal to feel sad when you make a mistake or bad about yourself, but learn, starting to talk yourself out of it and instead viewing that as an opportunity. So if you didn't work out when you said you were going to work out, instead of it being like, oh my gosh, I suck, I keep doing this, what's wrong with me, why can't I get this together? Because that's so demotivating, right? Of course you want to stop after that. But the bigger thing is to just say to yourself, okay, I didn't work out. Why didn't I work out? What really got in my way? Okay, I was feeling tired. Why was I so tired? And when you go down that list, asking yourself why, you'll get to an actual obstacle that feels like you can actually overcome it. So if you're tired because you wake up really early in the morning and you have a long work day, maybe you try to find a way where you can either wake up later or just start your workout in the morning instead of in the afternoon. Okay? So there's always a way. There's always a way. And by viewing, struggles that we come across and challenges as opportunities for learning instead of just obstacles that we can't do anything about, we can go so far. And some tools that I love to use are listening to inspirational podcasts, listening to, programs on YouTube. I actually came across a great YouTube show called like Fit to Fat to Fit. Okay. And I think it's on FYI, but I found it on YouTube. It's incredible. It talks about these personal trainers who have never really been overweight before, getting heavy so that they can understand what it feels like to be overweight and how painful it is emotionally and physically. And then them going on the process of losing weight with their clients. It's so powerful, and it gets into it goes through all of the heavy, obstacles and issues that get in our way. And so what I love, it's so powerful for helping you just to see how many people are struggling with this and how you can also overcome things too. So, listening to audiobooks or reading books about health and wellness, about, mindset boostings, about how powerful and amazing you are, how much of a badass you are, will also help to motivate you and keep you and help sustain you. Okay. And also to finding supportive communities. So my walking and running group is a community I love to meet up with once a week, and they help to keep me on track with my goals. Now, here's the second way that you can make weight loss more fun. Okay. Kicking your sugar addiction. Woohoo! Now, if that doesn't sound fun to you, let me explain why it is so amazing. Now, for a lot of people don't realize, if you are one of those people who feels like, why can't I just eat healthier or better? You may be one of the majority of us who are sugar addicted. Okay. I was sugar addicted. So many of us are. And then now, every now and then, if I run across a holiday time and there's a lot of pie or cookies around me, that sugar monster might start to creep in. But the point of this is, not to fully eliminate sugar, but to just, get it to a manageable place and make the majority of your sugars coming from a place that you can trust, right? Coming from healthier alternatives, coming from natural sources and not being added as much as possible. So what you want to do with kicking sugar addiction is because, sugar is more addictive than cocaine. It's crazy and it's so overwhelming and it can feel like too much. But one of the things we want to do is just naturally, slowly but surely ease yourself off of that sugar addiction, because, there's so many sugars hiding in foods that we think are healthy. There is sugars hiding in foods that are savory, that don't seem like they would have any sugar, like marinara sauce, healthy, like whole wheat bread. We went to the store, we bought some bread. There was a ton of sugar in each slice of that, right? And so most people think that they're not getting that sugar, but a lot of us are busted. I think it's about 80% of people are overdoing their sugar each day because they don't realize that where sugar is hiding in everything. And it's not your fault. Food producers do this. So one of the things, I actually have a couple of resources this month to help you with that. And if you want to see for free some of the 10 sneakiest foods that have added sugar in them, I have a freebie, and you can find that if you're on Instagram. Click the link in my bio and you can find it listed there. And if you're on YouTube and Facebook, you can click the link in the description to access that freebie. It is the 10 sneakiest sugar, some of the 10 sneakiest high sugar foods. Whole wheat bread is one of them. Okay. And a lot of these things are masquerading as healthy, but they really have a lot more sugar in them than we think. Low fat options, especially, right? All of those low fat alternatives, they increase the sugar so that we still buy, so we still think they taste good. All right. So sugar is really detrimental to your health goals and will sabotage your weight loss every time. So kicking that is okay. And if you struggle with kicking sugar, like I struggled, I have another cool resource for you. For $10.99, I have an awesome resource for how to kick your sugar monster to the curb. And again, it's not about never eating sugar again. It's just about kicking that dependency that we have. And this is done in a very holistic, baby stepped way, right? Breaking you down, taking you from eating high sugar impact foods to more medium ones, and then transitioning you off of the medium ones to low, and then slowly reintegrating some low and medium sugar impact foods. It's really great. So check out that cool resource. It's only $10.99. It's awesome for some great tools and resources that will walk you through exactly how to do that. Okay. Also, that is in the link as well. And so here's the important thing about that. If getting rid of sugar scares you, I just want to let you know that it scared me too, because I was highly addicted. When you start to just adjust yourself from eating it all the time, even for just like a 10-day to 2-week period, it's amazing how your taste buds adjust. And the next thing you know, after like 2 weeks of not eating a bunch of sugar, it starts to taste weird and funny and too sweet. So for me nowadays, my body just, well, when I start to eat like cake and other foods that I really enjoyed, I can only eat a little tiny amount of it because my body is naturally like, okay, that's way too much sugar. And that's the coolest part, right? That our bodies are naturally repelling us from these foods is really awesome. And you'll also get addicted to how you feel, to how good and energized you feel without all of that sugar in your system. So definitely check it out. It's awesome, awesome, awesome tool. And I use it with clients too. And then here's another tip that can make your weight loss fun and more enjoyable is that finding a movement or an exercise that you really love and that's at your level. Okay. So when I first started to lose weight, I'd been a little bit healthier before gaining the weight that I gained. But so it was hard for me to kind of go back to what I thought was square one, right? And for a lot of us, whether we were healthy, whether we were more active before or we never were, there can be a lot of shame. So what you want to do is, again, that mindset is really important here because starting where you are is critical. I was honest with myself. I couldn't do as much as I could do right now, but I just gave myself permission to be a beginner and to start out, walking a couple of blocks and letting that be it. And the next thing you know, as I started to feel more confident in myself and a little bit stronger, I would push myself to go a little bit further. I wonder if I can walk maybe 5 more minutes today. If I can walk this much more time, maybe I can try a workout that does this, or that. And when you find something that's fun, like dancing or, something creative, yoga or Pilates, something that you really enjoy, you'll really look forward to it and you'll be more willing to put yourself out there and try. Okay. So that's the third tip. And then the fourth tip for weight loss is to find support from personal trainers, coaches, hello, nutritionists, groups, but whatever it is, find support from experts. And this was the critical thing for me because not only will they help you with, not only will they help you with the mindset and help you believe in yourself when you don't believe in yourself, which is critical, right? But they will help you with a plan and a system. I can't tell you, I use an online gym that is created by personal trainers. So I don't have to think through the stretching and all of the other things because I don't want to be an expert in that area of my life. Just, I pay a low amount for a gym each month and they tell me what to do. Done. Problem solved. I don't have to think through everything. And sometimes when we're in the beginning of things that, we can overthink things and it can feel really complicated. The time and amount of energy that goes into figuring these things out on our own can just really stop some of us in our tracks, even if we feel motivated. So finding someone that already has a system, who already has the expertise in these fields will feel like a weight off your shoulders. That all you got to do is just show up and follow these experts. And again, if you need support around this, because it's not easy, right? This is not easy stuff. It's challenging. It took me, I went through many years of ups and downs with my weight before I finally made some real progress that lasted for a lifetime and that I feel good about, that doesn't feel like, where I still feel like I can eat what I want, where I don't feel like I'm starving myself or just, anything else that's damaging to my body and my hunger. It's one of the most amazing gifts I gave myself. And so as my free gift to you, if you click on that link, Facebook and YouTube and Instagram, the link in my bio, you'll find access to setting up a free call with me. And you don't have to follow up with coaching services if it's not for you, right? But you can have access to a free call so you can figure out the number one thing that's really standing in your way and sabotaging your progress right now. And that clarity is worth its weight in gold. I've had people who didn't even coach with me who were just like, that call changed my whole perspective. And it can help you get the clarity and the support, and the information that you need to move forward, right? So it can guide you in the right direction. Clarity is everything. All right. So if you check out the link in my bio, Instagram, or Facebook and YouTube in my description, so that way you can learn where to access these things, all of these tools that I mentioned, the freebie, the paid, getting yourself off of that sugar monkey and also to have a free call with me. Okay. You deserve it. We all deserve that happiness. And what will you do for yourself this week? What is one small thing you can do for yourself this week? Will it be one bold action you can do to transform yourself? Will it be setting up a call, signing up for a freebie, or one of these services? Let me know. Bye, everyone. See ya. Bye, Facebook and YouTube.